is my first haul of 2023. I know you guys enjoy a haul video. I have got another Jackson's order and I'm really excited to unbox this and show you exactly what I have purchased. Everything has been bought through my affiliate money that I had managed to save up, so that's thanks to you guys if you have purchased and used my link. If you've not used Jackson's before, then if you use my link in the description box you will get 10% off of your first order. I'm going to show you everything that I've chosen. I'm really excited. Everything is always so nicely packaged from Jackson's. I've never had any issues with delivery at all, and they do actually deliver worldwide. So if you're watching this from anywhere else in the world, they will deliver. Sometimes actually their stock is a lot cheaper than other places, so definitely worth trying. I know you guys enjoy a good haul video, so please do give this a big thumbs up so it helps go out to more people. It will really help support my channel. So first thing that I purchased was this soap by DaVinci. This is for cleaning my paintbrushes. It was a really good price, and when I purchased they had a sale on quite a lot of their studio essentials, so I went for a soap, and it's good for synthetic hairs as well as any natural hair brushes, so it should be really good for all of my paintbrushes because I do try and use synthetic brushes where I can. So I wanted something that was going to be able to clean all of my brushes in between paintings and things like that and get them back into a really good working order. So I picked this one up. You can also get it in a metal tin, but I went for it just in the box, and I'll find something else to put it in. I then got myself a pocket colour wheel because I just think things like this are really handy to have in the studio, especially for mixing paints and things like that. So I decided to go for a pocket colour wheel. I want to refresh and learn a lot more about colour, so I decided to go for this pocket colour mixing guide. I think it will come in quite handy for when I'm painting and mixing my paint colours. Things like this are really nice to have in the art studio because you can then get them out to refresh your knowledge and also just to help you think about different colour combinations. I think this would also be really good for somebody that is just learning about colour. The next thing I bought is this ruling pen by Jacquard or Jacquard. It's actually really handy for applying your masking fluid. My masking fluid applicator, the one that I bought from Jackson's, has clogged up a little bit and I can't quite get any of that dried up masking fluid out. So this is going to be used by dipping that into the masking fluid and then painting it onto my paper without having to use a paintbrush where the masking fluid would clog up the brushes or the bristles. That way I don't need to try and pick out and get all of the masking fluid out of my little applicator. I can use this instead. This was fairly inexpensive. It's quite a nice little tool to have in the studio. I also bought this block of acrylic paper. It's a Jackson's branded one and it was only £6.40, so I thought this was a really good price. You can get lots of different sizes on their website. I have gone for the 10 by 12 inches if you work in inches. It's 290 GSM and it is a smooth paper finish, and it's also white. Acid free, so also good for archival work. I've got some of their watercolour paper which I really like, and so I decided to buy myself a block of their acrylic paper to try out. I want to create a few more acrylic paintings this year, so I bought this one and I think this will be really good for that. As I was on the Jackson's website, I then noticed this book on there, which is a paper guide. I don't know whether it's because I'd spent a certain amount of money or whether they had this as an offer for everybody, but this paper guide was supposed to be £10, but I got this for free. So thank you to Jackson's for offering this for free. It's a really nice guide in here about paper and how to choose the correct paper for what you're working on, and it looks like a really comprehensive guide. So if you feel like you need a little bit more guidance with the paper choices, then check out this guide by Jackson's. Also on Jackson's Jackson's, if you are looking for some papers and you're not too sure what to try out, in their sample section you can buy small pads of paper and also loose sheets of paper to try out different ones. Once you've tested them out, you've then got a really good idea of what ones you'll actually want to buy. Another thing that I went for, I've never ever used before, is some gold leaf. So I actually went for synthetic gold leaf just because it's a lot cheaper than actual real gold leaf, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to use it in my paintings because I just want to get a little bit of like gold texture running through some of my paintings. So I thought this would be really nice to try out before actually using real gold leaf, because I don't want it to go to waste. So this one is by AS Handover. This was one of the cheapest available gold leaves on Jackson's website. I wasn't really sure what I should be purchasing on there for gold leaf because it's not something that I've used before. So if you have some experience with that, then please do give me some guidance and let me know what I should maybe test it out with. Let me know in the comments. Okay, and then we move on to two very exciting purchases. I have gone for a couple of their paintbrushes. Now if you've been around here for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love the Jackson's paintbrushes. First of all, I have got one of the Icon Quill paintbrushes. I absolutely love these paintbrushes. I've got a couple of them already and they pick up such a huge amount of pigment and paint on there, so you don't need to keep going back and forth to your paints. These are absolutely lovely paintbrushes and they're really affordable. So this one was £7.30, and some of the paintbrushes like this in the quill style can be really expensive. Some of the other brands can be really expensive. So this one by Jackson is such a good price and I think the quality is absolutely fantastic. They're really nice to hold. I absolutely love these paintbrushes. They're really good for washes, but also because they've got that really nice point, they're really good for detailed work as well. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for some paintbrushes, then check out the Icon Quill paintbrushes by Jackson's. They're also fully synthetic and they are vegan as well. So if you are looking for some paintbrushes that tick all of those boxes, then check out these ones. The other paintbrush that I went for is this longer handled flat brush, and it's got the red synthetic bristles, and it's one of their Shinku synthetic paintbrushes. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not entirely sure. I wanted to work on a few larger paintings this year. I decided to start my collection on some longer handled paintbrushes and just sort of like nicer quality paintbrushes than some of the cheaper ones that I have. I've got it in the size 6, and again you can get a whole variety of different sizes in this. I think this one is around about a centimetre or half an inch. So if you're looking for a flat brush, then check out these ones. I think I'm going to absolutely love this one. Now onto the art materials that I purchased. They've got those packaged in individual boxes, so everything comes really nicely packaged. I never have any fear that the art materials are going to be damaged because they really do take good care of how they are packaged within the parcel. So if you do live overseas, then just know that your pencils and paintbrushes, whatever it is you're purchasing, will be really well cared for. So within this box, we then have more boxes. This one is within a Schminke box, which I don't think I've actually purchased anything from there, but it could be that they just reuse some of their packaging. I have actually got a Schminke paint in this Schminke box. So I've gone for one of their small tubes of paint. It's a 5ml of paint, and this is their Payne's Grey. If you've been around here for a while, you'll know I absolutely love Payne's Grey, and I just really wanted to try out their one in the tube rather than a half pan. So I purchased the 5ml tube of their paint, and I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to swatching that. Next up, we have got this Turner Colourworks packaging. And I do have some paints in here. So I've purchased a few of these acrylic gouache by Turner, and this is their Japanese colour. So they've got two ranges on the Jackson's website. They've got their regular Turner acrylic gouache, and then they've got their Japanese acrylic gouache. So all of the ones that I've gone for, I believe, are the Japanese acrylic gouache. I really loved the colours that I saw on Jackson's. I thought they were just absolutely beautiful, so I decided to go for a few of their gouache paints. So we have got deep pink and I've also got a greyish red. I thought this was absolutely lovely. We have got this one, which is a greyish green. We've got the Japanese grey, and we've also got the Japanese dark blue. So I bought 5 of the Turner Japanese acrylic gouaches in total, so I think this is a really good set of colours to get started with, and I just chose them because I really liked all of the colours. If you've been here for a while, you'll also know that I've been trying to build up my Faber-Castell Polychromo collection by purchasing single pencils every now and again. I've bought a few more in today's haul. They are in Caran d'Ache packaging, but I know that they are Faber-Castell pencils. So these are all ones that I don't already own. So I have got Permanent Green Olive, which is number 167. I've got Madder, which is 142, which is a really nice pinky red. And then I've got this more sort of pinky toned pencil, which is the Rose Carmine, which is 124. We have Prussian Blue 246 and Danthron Blue, that's 247 for that one. The other green that I have is the Pine Green 267. So I've got 6 of their colouring pencils in total, which will add to my Faber-Castell Polychromo collection. I just think all of these ones are really nice colours, and I think buying pencils in a singular format like that is a good way to build your collection, because you can add to it every so often and you have total control over the colours you are selecting. You're not dictated by the colours that are in a set. I also just wanted to mention this book that I've recently purchased. They have the first edition of this book on Jackson's, however I bought the second edition, and it just looks really interesting. There are lots of practical demonstrations and also tutorials that you can follow in here just to work on colour. So I think this is going to be really fun. It's a workshop for artists and designers. So I'm going to be working my way through this book and just practicing some of the colour mixing assignments in here. They're a mixture of handmade ones and also digital. So I purchased this just to increase my knowledge of colour and work through a few different workshops, and I thought this was a great book. And that is everything that I purchased from Jackson's in my first order for 2023. So if you have used my discount code or my link in the description box before, thank you so much, because if it wasn't for you guys I wouldn't be able to make this video today. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really does help out my channel, and also give this video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments of which art material you think you would enjoy using, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.